how to find the money clients on Facebook in terms of the audiences so that when you run your ads, it's going to the people who buy versus all the potential broke people on Facebook. We're going to talk about that right now. There's 3 things you need to know in order to attract qualified people using audiences on Facebook. The biggest problem coaches have in regards to this is what they do is they just run random ads to random audiences, hope it works, and they just get garbage quality traffic. People who don't buy, people who don't engage, don't even know who they are, call bookings that are terrible. So what do? There's 3 things you need to do. The first thing you need to know is you need to understand the different types of audiences. The first type of audience that you can use is called interest groups, called followers of, say, your favorite guru, followers of a author, followers of a topic like mindset or wellness or stuff like that. You can just target a follower, an interest group, or you can target a job title in some cases. So you can target all these different interest groups, and that's category 1. Category 2 is what we call lookalike audiences. So let's say you've got a following, an email list of 500 people who are on your subscriber list. You can extract that list, download it as a CSV file, and upload it to Facebook, and then Facebook will find the people who look like those people, usually about 2 million of them. It's called a lookalike audience. It's an audience that looks like the people who are on that email list. And the third type of audience you can use is what we call open targeting, where you literally don't target anybody except age and potentially gender and country. That's it. So you put in whatever your age is that you want to target, whatever the gender is, and whatever the country, let it go. So those are the 3 types of audiences that you can use. And you need to understand which one works best. If you're brand new, interest groups are okay. But if you have any sort of targeting in your, any sort of audiences built, you want to use lookalike audiences. Lookalike audiences are more powerful than interest groups. And then once you get about 1,000 or so webinar registrations, the third thing you want to try is you want to use open targeting. We've used all 3. I've spent $2.8 million since 2021 on Facebook ads, getting coaching clients for my coaching business. I've used all 3. All 3 work, but as you get more followers, you want to keep going more to the bigger audiences. Now, that's great. We know the audience structure, and you got to know where you're at in each one in order to at least establish some sort of baseline. The second thing you need to do is you need to understand the power of placements. Facebook by default is going to want you to run your ads everywhere. They're going to want you to run on Instagram, on Facebook, on both news feeds, on Reels and video. They're going to want to run everywhere, every one of the assets that Meta has, right? The problem is they don't all convert the same, okay? The best and highest converting asset on Meta or Facebook is the news feed on Facebook, okay? Newsfeed mobile. You always want to start there, because if you're not getting qualified people, well, how do you know what are you going to do? Because you don't know where it's all coming from, so you want to start with the one place and get it working on there, and then start expanding. A lot of people will say, well, trust Facebook's pixel to find your buyers and stuff. Yes, that works, and yes, we do that. But you've got to remember, you need an audience first. You need a bigger audience in order to make that happen. Or you need people already registered for your stuff in order to make that happen. So don't do that. Just start with the newsfeed first. Facebook newsfeed. Once it's working, check the box for Instagram feed. Okay, so now you're targeting Facebook and Instagram feed, and then start expanding from there. But if you're in a big market, honestly, you shouldn't even have to go to all placements. Like, it's just not necessary. You should want to stick where the qualified people are. It might cost you a little more, but you're going to get way better qualified people. All right? That's what you need to know. So the first thing we want to do is we want to know which combination of audience you're using at once, because you can't use all 3 at the same time. You can have 3 different campaigns with all 3, but depending on where you're at in your journey, how many followers you already have, how many email addresses you've already got, all these kind of things, how many people have registered for your stuff already is going to make the difference, okay? Now, the second thing is placements. We have to make sure that you understand which placements to use. If you use the wrong audience, Wrong placements, you're not going to get anybody, or you're just going to be totally broke, and you're not going to know why, okay? Now, the third thing is the most important thing out of all of this. Before I get to that, I want to get you to do two quick things. First thing I need you to do is I need you to hit the like button so I know you like this video so I can get you more of them. The second thing is hit the subscribe button somewhere around here. Here's why. Like I said, I've spent about 2.8 million on Facebook ads since 2021 and growing, and on getting coaching clients. And what I do is I teach here on YouTube for free the strategies we're using, what's working, what's not working, new ideas, testing things that you need to know, mistakes that we've made, and it's obviously free, but you're not gonna know about my upcoming videos unless you hit the subscribe button. And again, you never know if one of those videos is gonna be the exact video you needed to get your coaching business to the next level. So hit that subscribe button and just watch as all kinds of new videos come out, showing you what's working, what's not working. Hopefully can save you some money, save you some time, and help you get qualified coaching clients in the process. Number 3, testing the right KPIs. Here's the biggest problem. You can do everything right, but if you don't know what the metrics are, you're not going to know if it's going to work or not. So I want to explain to you the metrics, right? It's just like if you go to a new city, you get on an airplane and you land in a new city that you've never been in before, and it's a massive city of millions of people. You can't just get in your rental car and just drive around and hopefully you're going to find the place you're supposed to go for a meeting that's who knows where, right? Nobody would do that. You'd get a GPS or you'd put it in your phone and it would take you to where you want to go. The same thing here. Most coaches just launch and hope, and they're in the wrong placements, they're in the wrong audiences, and they have no idea what's going on. So you need to understand the KPIs. What are they? You want 1% of people to click on your ad, okay? Ideally 1%, especially if it's on the newsfeed. You want 10% of people to give you an email address. Of those 10% of emails, you want 10% of people to book a call, okay? So if you get 100 clicks on your ad, that means you want 10 registrations to your thing, and you want 1 book call, minimum, all right? And at scale, I mean, that's what it works out to. So those are the metrics that you need to have in order to make sure that you're getting the right people. If you're not, we just break it down. We go, if you're not getting a 1% click-through rate, it means your ad's not relevant, so we've got to work on your ad. Change your images, change your ad copy, whatever it is. If you're not getting a 10% registration rate, well, what's the problem? Well, it could be a number of factors. It could be that they don't like it, that your headline's not good enough, whatever it is, so we're going to tweak that. If you're not getting 10% of people booking calls, then of the people who register, well, then there's something in your funnel we got to fix and make that better. So we got to do those 3 things. Those are the 3 key metrics to doing this. Now, I have something important free for you. What I want you to do is in the description, click the link, or in the pinned comment, I have a video or an upcoming webinar on the 300-word Facebook ad strategy I use to attract qualified coaching clients for my coaching business. I want to teach you this strategy, what's working now, the 3 secrets that I've learned, that I've implemented to get coaching clients that have helped hundreds of my coaching my coaching clients, the myths that gurus are teaching that is just dead wrong and not working, and how you can start getting clients ASAP off of Facebook ads starting on a small budget. So click that link, get registered, and we'll see you over there.